What's up, YouTube? What is going on? Chana D, your Techno Dad, here at CEDIA 2024, Denver, Colorado. I stumble upon the SVS booth, and Nick had a surprise for everybody. Nick, what's up? Good to see you.
Always a pleasure hanging out with Techno Dad. Chana, it's always a pleasure. And you know what? We met at CES, and I had a lot of energy on that day, and I feel like I might even have more energy today because of what we have in store to show, which is our brand new flagship SVS 17 Ultra Revolution subwoofers.
You heard that right. The Ultra 17 is here. It has officially landed, and you guys didn't tell anybody about it. Look, just a quick email. Hey, Chana, you might want to swing by the booth, because I wasn't even going to come here. Then that's how crazy it is. I wasn't going to come here, but I'm glad I did. So tell us about it.
Well, we like the seismic waves to sort of trickle out, and you know, it's something where we want there to be some surprises here at CEDIA, and if you overdo it, then it's like not as fun. But these are truly a reimagination of subwoofer design for SVS. There's really not a lot that we carried over from the 16 Ultra models. You know, the first thing you'll notice is the front panel display is gone, so we're able to achieve even greater low frequency output, deeper low frequency extension, a bigger driver, but keep relatively the same size cabinet, you know, which is important for in-room considerations.
So what are we talking as far as driver size? Because size matters, doesn't it?
Well, you know, it does depends on who you ask, but in this case, we went from a 16 to a 17-inch driver, and there's a lot of technology that's behind that's going to make it that much more capable than anything that we have ever done, and that will compete with the most expensive and the biggest subwoofers out there. The first thing I'll mention is the dual 8-inch voice coil design. We were the first manufacturer to ever roll out an 8-inch voice coil, and when you have a driver of this size, it's difficult to keep that thing refined and control and create those pinpoint accurate frequency response. So by having
dual voice coil,
8-inch voice coil powered by a dual monoblock amplifier. So you now have...
You're talking hi-fi language. I'm getting scared over here.
I'm still trying to articulate this in the best way possible. People, they are just so fired up about it. You're good, man, you're good. You know, so basically we're taking these 4 amplifiers and then we're bringing them into a dual monoblock, and each one of those voice coils is getting its own power supply from the dual monoblock amplifier, and this allows us to just increase the magnetic force that's going into the 55-pound toroidal magnet driver, and really, again, have that immense precise control of the driver without losing any of the output, without losing any of the low frequency extension. Now you might say, Nick, that's a lot of innovation. You couldn't possibly have added anything else.
I was gonna say, that sounds like a lot of gibberish, bro.
Well, the important thing is it will outperform the previous 16 Ultra models, and it will hang with some of the best subwoofers out there in the market and even exceed them. And then we wanted to make sure it had some new usability features as well.
Okay, so this is what you're hinting at. What's the new stuff?
It's all of that was new. That has never been designed in SVS subwoofer.
All right.
But we have a 200...
In addition,
yeah.
Wait, there's more.
That's right. And if you thought you heard gibberish before, wait till you get this spiel. We have a 295 megahertz analog devices DSP. Okay. This is the most sophisticated, highest processing power DSP that's ever been put into a consumer subwoofer. And this allows us to do a world of different things. In addition to having thousands of calculations going on at every instant to maintain the power going into the voice coils, to keep that precise control, it also allows us to do power factor correction, essentially a built-in line conditioner. One of the issues you run into with subwoofers of this size is being able to control that power coming from the AC outlet, and making sure you're not tripping the breaker and flicking the lights and making your security system turn off. There's not an issue with that because this has the onboard line conditioner, which ensures that there's always enough current flowing into the amplifier to control the driver, and that's all based on the DSP and how sophisticated it is in the calculations. Beyond that, it also helps with heat dissipation and some of the other things that, you know, an amplifier has to control when a subwoofer ecosystem is really doing what it should at the highest output levels. The last thing for usability, the app. A lot of people wanted more parametric EQs. We're going to have 3 more bands of parametric EQ with the new app. 6-band parametric EQ on the app, which will give you a little bit more calibration flexibility. And then the DSP, about a month after these launch, which will be sometime in October or early November, we're going to have our first auto EQ function with the subwoofer as well. So you can use your smartphone microphone.
Going to get an update?
That's
over
correct.
the air or USB?
Over the air update, it'll be available, the audio EQ on just the 17 Ultras for the initial, but then you'll see that technology come through to SVS subwoofers that come later in the future. But this will give you, again, another opportunity to really get it dialed in. So from the output, the low frequency extension, driver, amplifier, DSP, usability, we're really trying to take a fresh approach and bring a new level of performance to SVS.
All that sounds good.
Yeah.
Boil
it down for me,
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Trust me, I'm the one who's got to say it.
I know. You're going red already, bro.
Sometimes I forget to breathe.
Yeah, so I guess the biggest questions are, we've got 2 of them, sealed and ported, and availability and pricing.
So we're looking at late October, early November for the subwoofer launch, and then the audio EQ will come about a month after that. $24.99 for the sealed cabinet model, $29.99 for the ported cabinet model. So not a huge jump over the 16 Ultras, but
it was a little bit of a jump.
A bit of a jump over the others, and there will be some closeout pricing in the 16 Ultra.
So if
don't wait if you want it now. They're still great subs, but
they're going to be discounting the 16 Ultra. If you guys wanted a 16 Ultra, this might be the time to buy it. But a lot of people want to get the new, right?
They want the new stuff. But if this sounds like it's too much subwoofer for you, you're really not compromising by getting the 16 Ultras, because there's still a world of fun to be had with those.
Definitely. Well, I know you got other stuff that you're showing here, but this is the most important thing, I think, right? Because this is the new. And I can't wait to get into the demo. It's been pretty packed in there. I brought a USB thumbstick as usual.
Oh boy.
With some fun stuff. So I can't wait to get the demo. And I'll tell you guys about it more on the Daily Hi-Fi podcast, so make sure you tune in for that. Thank you once again, Nick, so much, man. So good seeing you guys here. And I may make another video for CEDIA. I may not. I don't know. But until then, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Me.